Something very sad actually happened, and as you guys know, our G63 4x4 squared is not with us. The car went back to Mercedes because there's some issues with the rear axle. But first of all, welcome back to another TheSatinCrew video, and today is a very special day. It's delivery day of a brand new car. So as I just mentioned, 4x4 squared is obviously gone. So what's the only solution to that you can do?
Take the square away.
Take the square away. Welcome to our brand new G63 AMG, finished in all black. And to be honest, I'm so happy to have a G-Wagon back in the public, the Satin Crew garage, let's put it that way. I'm so excited because honestly, when you don't look at a G-Wagon in detail for a long time, you forget how cool they are. Because they are quite iconic, I would say, right?
Absolutely. It's the first time I've ever seen a G-Wagon like this close, and I'm blown away. It's so
nice.
cool.
Yeah, it's really nice car. And the cool thing nowadays is, if you compare it to like a Urus Performante, DBX 707, price-wise, they are actually okay. And as you guys know, these things really hold their value. But don't worry, this one specifically is actually one which we're never gonna let go because we put a lot of effort in the spec. Some people might say, well, you just turned it black. Well, we didn't, but we'll go into detail shortly. As you can see, number plate obviously being Sykes 63. So some of you might be asking, oh my God, what happened to the E63S? Well, nothing, it's standing right there at the back, lurking. So that is still there. The number plate just fits way better on the G63. So let's have a look at the car. So first of all, obviously car's brand new. It's a 2024. We got all the dark chrome, all the black elements you can get. So the star is black, the Panamericana grille is black. Even the insides of the lights were painted black. So the daylight even looks a little bit better. Just a touch nicer in my opinion. All the badges are black from factory, which is a really cool option. The car's sitting on the big 22-inch wheels, which I find absolutely beautiful. I mean, nowadays that's like the basic AMG wheel, but they just look so good. And you got red brake calipers, just because cool to have, always looks good. And that will work very well with the interior, which we'll go to later. But just in general, the details on the car, absolutely stunning. Like we went all in. Even this says G, which is cool because the car's an absolute G. You know, it's not top G, it's top G63. That's how it's done nowadays. The full barrel of the wheel is actually painted black as well, which is quite a cool detail because I always hated it when they were silver. Just don't think it looks cool, so everything ties in very well. And I must say, a G-Wagon in gloss black just looks very good. Even in gloss black. Just like that, very nice car. And I think a lot of people would actually agree that black is a very good color for a G-Class. It just looks classy, it just looks nice. Another factor why we got the G-Wagon is obviously trunk space. We folded the seats all the way already so you can see how much space there actually is in the car, which is quite nice. And the most important thing.
Alex's favorite part about the car.
Mercedes Manufaktur, my friends. We got that wood. We got that wood. That is so, honestly, this is my favorite part of the whole car. It's so sick because like back in the days, the Phantom drop it and stuff had the nice wood on the outside. And I was like, that'd be cool on a G-Wagon. So we got it on a G-Wagon. It's actually like a cherry tree kind of thing, cherry wood. And it looks very nice, the color. I expected it to be a bit lighter because it has quite the tint of orange and red. But it's okay, it's nice. I would say usually let's do like a check if you fit in the trunk, but I mean, that'd be kind of stupid. I think it's big enough, right?
I would have a massive problem if I wouldn't fit in there.
Obviously, we got these mats on it because that car will be used what a G-Wagon is built for, which is very cool. More on that shortly. But one thing from my childhood, which I always remember when I opened the trunk of a G-Wagon, is that back in the days in the G55s and stuff, you had a seat which you could like fold out here. And as a child, you could sit in the trunk. And I remember I found that so sick. And to be honest, it's quite crazy because I think for us, this is probably G-Wagon number 15 or 16. Yeah, we've had a lot of G-Wagons.
I expected like 6 maybe or 7.
No, it's like 15 or 16, if not over 20, I'm not sure. We used to have a lot of them, even 55s, like 5 or 6 G55s, a lot of 63s. But even before there was 55s, we had the 500s. PPOV even had a purple one back in the days, which he destroyed driving over a field. He ripped the whole underside of the car out, which was quite funny. Massive selling point of a G-Wagon, that sound. And to all the people who have one and take the wheel off, I don't like you. The wheel is supposed to be on a G-Wagon, it's cool. But let's move on to the interior, which is absolutely stunning, I find. We've all seen G-Wagons, they're just nice, a very nice place to be. Everything finished in leather, red stitching, then we got a Bengal red accent in the car, which is actually super nice because it's not the basic AMG red, it's a bit darker. And I find the color tone really works with the car. I'll just quickly walk over to the other side. Hi there. So yeah, obviously we got these red, beautiful accents. We also have the TVs for the car, we just need to install them, which is quite nice. All the carbon fiber you can have in the interior, everything just beautiful. Steering wheel, Alcantara and carbon fiber. And here the handle says Manufaktur, which is very important. And the G-Wagon actually also, I'm not sure if it's dark enough. No, it's not. The projector from the side mirrors actually says stronger than time. Sunroof obviously here, G-Wagon style, still manual, and I'm sorry that the car's not perfectly clean, but cleaning that windshield took me like 20 hours, it felt like, because Mr. PPOV killed like $2 billion from getting the car here. Absolutely absurd, right? There was so many on it.
It was insane, yeah.
Burmester 4D sound system in here as well, which is very good. That's what I love Mercedes for. And yeah, obviously car is pushing 585 horsepower, 4 liter twin turbo V8.
Wait for it.
Oh, it's just good. There is a little oopsie with the car, which you might be able to detect. Just a very small scratchy thingy. So that actually happened before delivery. We're getting a full new bumper for it from Nordost Automobile. Shit can happen, and that's what happened. So don't worry about that. But there's a lot of cool stuff actually coming with this car. Exhaust is already here. Power-wise, we're gonna do some stuff. Look-wise, we're gonna do some stuff.
Excuse me guys, so this is a bit of a random one. We actually thought about showing you guys what we think we should do to the G-Wagon itself. Right now it's actually a few days later, we've just been super busy, that's why we're filming it now. But let's have a look at the options which we have with the G63 AMG. And which direction do we want to go? Do we want to go into like a, let's say, baller, powerful look? Or do we go off-road look? Or just keep it clean and aesthetically pleasing? So first of all, on my right hand right here, you're gonna see the Delta 4x4 kit for the G-Wagon, for the G63, which is actually kind of our favorite option at the moment, because the car gets an entire body lift that will go onto 4x4 squared height, which would be absolutely lovely for us, because obviously our 4x4 squared has the recall and we're not getting the car back. Other cool thing is rims are new, tires are new. The full thing just turns into an off-road monster with like a full roof rack, everything you dream about. You can have a huge tire on the back with literally a ladder up to the roof, which I personally absolutely fell in love with when I saw it for the first time. You can do additional lighting and all that kind of stuff. And I think in that way we could kind of turn it into our very own 4x4 squared. So that would be option A. And I personally think it's quite a cool one, because I think nowadays you only see G-Wagons in cities, usually not negative, usually driven by housewives, which are literally just poodling around the city, nice and quiet. But that's not what a G-Wagon is built for. A G-Wagon is built for going off-road, for being loud, what the AMGs are, and just to have a good time. And I think we need to bring that iconic G-Wagon statement back. Then we have option B. And for option B, Brabus. Brabus is always an option with a G-Wagon. Should we go the route and do a G800 Wide Star out of our G-Wagon? I think it could be cool, but on that part we're talking about a lot of money. We're talking like 6 digits to get that build done. It's gonna take quite long, and nowadays there's so many Brabus builds because obviously the people love it and the quality is great. But should that be an option for our G-Wagon? That's what you need to let us know in the comments down below. And now on to, I think, Mr. PPOV's favorite one, TopCar. TopCar design, if you may recall, on our GT63S, which we had over 1,000 horsepower, we had the full TopCar exposed carbon fiber Inferno package, which looked absolutely insane. Like the carbon quality from TopCar, absolutely stunning. And quite a cool fun fact, Oleg, the owner of TopCar himself, is one of the biggest Pagani collectors, really nice guy. So maybe we can kind of figure out a good deal for us. Could be nice, and there's 2 options which we could go for, the Inferno Light kit or the normal Inferno kit. So the light one I personally prefer a bit. It doesn't really look less, but it just looks a bit let's say, more classy and cleaned up than the other one. The other one is like crazy amounts of carbon. Very extroverted, in your face, rich. That's how that one looks. It looks cool, but I think for my personal taste, it looks too rich. It's like literally just, yeah, I got money. So it's really hard to decide between A, B, and C, but we need to make a decision soon because we want to start our dream G-Wagon build with you guys. So please let us know in the comments.
Get ready for a lot of G-Wagon content. Make sure to like everything, share everything, subscribe, type into the comments, and we'll see each other next time. Take care, bye.